I love traveling, and you are looking at an economy girl right here. I don't mind economy because I rather spend my money on my actual vacation instead of traveling to vacation. Here are some tips that we use to make our economy flights more enjoyable. I'll be breaking down this video into sections right here, so let's get started. Okay, first tip. Wear loose clothing and bring a lot of layers. So if you're a girl, I recommend just wearing a tank top or something underneath with a built-in bra. It's so comfortable. Who wants underwire and all that stuff? These are the tank tops that I'm usually wearing when I'm filming, but I'm always traveling in these because they have a built-in bra. So these are from Vuori, which is so awesome. Then, just any other layers would be perfect. And then I recommend for any of your outer layers to have something with a zipper. A zipper is really nice because then you can kind of temperature control. Like let's say you're like trying to sleep and you're like, oh, it's kind of hot. And then you just like unzip it and then you're like, oh, it's kind of cold. Now you just zip it up again. The temperatures in the cabins are either really hot or really cold. So it's really nice to bring layers and make sure they're not too tight. Okay, the next tip, if you don't have smelly feet, is to bring slippers or some kind of slide-on shoes. If you have smelly feet, please keep your shoes on. But when you're on a long flight and you're able just to wear slippers around, it is so nice. So slippers if you don't have smelly feet. Okay, the next tip is wearing compression socks. I literally talk about these so much in my other travel videos, and if you've worn compression socks on a flight or a long train ride or a bus ride, you know what I mean. They just make everything so much more comfortable. So also they help regulate your temperature, so if you're cold or you need to block in that smelly foot smell, you can just wear the compression sock and your slipper at the same time, and then you're good to go. These compression socks are awesome because they're 20 to 30 millimeters of mercury, which is a unit of pressure, and they're really good for casual wear. I wear these every day at work as a physical therapist, and they don't make me itchy, which is a really good plus. Alright, the next tip is to bring your own water bottle. You have to bring it empty to the airport, then once you get in the airport you can then fill it up, but it's just nice to have some water so you can hydrate, and it also helps you go poop. When you're on the plane, the people are walking around with the cart, but sometimes they just give you like that little thing of water and then you're still really thirsty, so having your own water bottle will definitely make you more comfortable. Alright, next, make sure you eat what you normally eat before traveling because you know your digestive system the best. So if you have to eat a particular something before traveling because you know it'll make you poop better, when you poop you feel a lot more comfortable, so eat what you normally eat. The next tip is taking your vitamins and probiotics if you normally do that. So some of those flights last about 21 hours, and then if you miss your probiotics during that time, then usually your digestive system's kind of out of whack, so bring your vitamins and bring your probiotics if you normally take them. Alright, the next tip is to limit your salt intake. A lot of the snacks that you see or the meals that you can get like before you're traveling in the airport, a lot of that has high sodium, so if possible, try not to get too salty of a meal. When it's too salty, you're going to get more dehydrated, or some people can get more headaches if it's not what they're usually used to eating. Okay, I do love airplane food and I love the snacks that come on by, but you should bring your own snacks as well, the ones that you enjoy, in order to not get hangry. Because sometimes when they're taking a long time to bring the snacks, you're like, oh, I'm so hungry. So just bringing some snacks that you really enjoy is going to be key. These are macro bars. We love them so much because they're so delicious. So yeah, licorice, trail mix, or whatever. Usually I have to get some Chester's fries or hot Cheetos because for me, it does make me feel better. So I love traveling and eating a little bit of junk food. So make sure you bring some of your favorite snacks. For us, whenever we're flying, sometimes our tummies could get a little gurgly, so we love bringing some ginger chews with us. So I do love Chime's ginger chews, but we got this one from 99 Ranch. Delicious. Also, when the people are coming around with a cart, we tend to do the ginger ales just because it's really nice on your stomach. Sometimes that carbonation just makes you feel so much better. Next tip, eat when they bring you food. Now, the people that are feeding you, the really nice people, they're trying to adjust you to the time zone that you are traveling to. So whenever you see food and they're feeding you, try to eat it and it will help you with jet lag. If you are traveling pretty far, try to travel at nighttime so you can get your shower in, you can brush your teeth, wear your pajamas, like your nice comfy pajamas, so then you can have a good night's sleep. So usually when we do this, it really helps us with jet lag. If you're trying to get a good sleep, try to limit your blue light and being on your phone or watching the TV in front of you. Instead, bring a book and read that, and it'll make you nice and sleepy. If you're someone that has a hard time falling asleep or staying asleep, then when you're booking your flight, if you get an option, try to avoid the back of the plane or the middle of the plane or wherever you think there's going to be a bathroom. At that time, you're going to have the door closing and opening. People are going to be walking by you. So if you're a sensitive sleeper, try to sleep where you think there's not going to be a bathroom. If we're talking about seat strategy and you're someone that likes to stretch out their legs or walk on the aisle, go to the bathroom whenever you want, or you don't want to be interrupted by your sleep, then try to get a seat in the aisle section in the middle section of the plane. So I drew a little graph right here. This is your friendly public service announcement. Bring your own pen as well, just in case you have to do paperwork on the plane. Okay, let's take a look right here. So you usually have, this is the window seat, this is the window seat. This is for those long international flights. So you have 3 here, 3 here. Don't go for this aisle seat. Go for this one, because if this guy right here or this gal right here wants to go potty, they can not go your way and maybe go the other way. So my husband and I, we usually take these 2 seats right here, and then we will just switch off. There you go. Super awesome. Let's say you're just exhausted and you just want to sleep through everything and anything. Well, usually when the people are coming, they're really nice people. They're coming with the food. If your tray's not down, they're gonna tap you and make you eat your food. So what I usually do if I just wanna get some sleep, I'll just put my tray down before I fall asleep. So then they just put the food on my tray and I'm not interrupted. Since we are talking about not getting interrupted when you're trying to sleep, even though I said to wear loose layers, make sure you put your seatbelt on top of your clothes, because at this time, when the people are coming down, they're really nice people, when the flight attendant people are coming down and they're trying to check your seatbelts, if you are already sleeping, they're gonna tap you to make sure you are still wearing it. So if you put your seatbelt on over your clothes, you won't be woken up. If you know anything about circadian rhythms, then you know that it's easier to sleep when it's dark. So if you don't have a good blackout eye mask, then I highly recommend you get this one. If you have eyelashes or you don't like things touching your eyes, these eye sockets are really great because they're nice and deep. So you put them on right here. It's super, super soft. Just Velcro it and it's not gonna hit your neck pillow. Also, the cups are removable, so you can adjust them if you have a different shaped face than me. Okay, next, really important, if you're trying to get some good sleep and it's so loud and you want to listen to some music or just have something on noise cancellation, it's really important to have a headset that actually fits with your neck pillow. So we have these guys, which for me doesn't work that well. So instead, I just bring my AirPods Pro and I put it right here. So when I have my neck pillow, it is nice and comfortable. I like using this turtle one because I feel like it is awesome and supportive. When you're traveling on a plane and your battery is about to die on your phone, it super stinks because right when you land, you're probably gonna need your Wi-Fi or your cell service or something just to stay connected if you're going to another country. If you are running out of battery, that super sucks. So make sure you bring the correct cables. Usually when you're in the airport, you can just charge with the cube. That'll go a lot faster. Plus for security reasons, you shouldn't be doing the USB portion in those seats right there in the airport. So make sure you have a cable. And then also, we love Anchor a lot. I've had this Anchor external battery pack for a really long time. But yes, this is for the phone or like any other electronic. And then for us recently, I've been doing a lot more YouTube videos, so I've been on my computer. We actually get computer batteries. So these are external batteries just for the computer. They're USB-C and they're super fast. They'll actually last, depending on the power of your laptop, it can last like anywhere from a couple hours to quite a few hours. So yes, these are awesome. I got this one in Japan and I got this one on Amazon. Awesome, awesome. A lot of you probably do this already, but just a nice reminder that you can download movies or you can download shows from Netflix or whatever streaming service that you have, usually. You can also download some of those YouTube videos, the ones that you have on your watch later playlist. So that's one way to keep yourself super entertained. I decided my prop just looks so good, so I'm just drinking my ginger ale even though I don't have an upset tummy. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you would join the family. So while I'm drinking this ginger ale, you should totally subscribe. I don't know about you, but my mood kind of stinks a little bit if I feel smelly and gross. So one way to really boost your mood is to make sure you stay clean. Now, if your airport that you're traveling to doesn't have a shower for you to go into, like some of those in Asia, then what I highly recommend is getting body wipes that look like this. These are biodegradable body wipes and they're super great. We like getting the single portion packets because they don't dry out. They do have the larger ones, but those ones come with like 14 wipes or 28 wipes. I just need to use a couple when I'm traveling. All the stuff that I mentioned, I'll be sure to link below just in case you want to give these babies a try. Now this might seem like common sense, but it's surprising how many people don't do this, but make sure you bring a change of clothes in your carry-on and another pair of underwear just to stay fresh. There's something about wearing clean clothes that just makes you feel so good, especially after you've done the body wipe. Now if you are a lady and you want to stay super fresh, usually what you can do is wear a panty liner, and that, ooh, I know that's like a word we don't really like to use, panties and moist, gross. But anyways, wear a panty liner and you'll be able to stay fresher longer. All right, something that's really important is to make sure you stay very organized when you are traveling. It's really annoying to go up top to get your carry-on and you're trying to like zip around and try to get all these things. Instead, just pack really, really strategically into your personal item that's underneath the plane seat. So I normally use the Béis mini weekender bag. I do have another video linked right here regarding why this bag is so awesome. But yes, I use this bag and then I also use this one and I put it around my waist. But normally when I'm going onto the plane, I'll stick this Lululemon bag inside my Béis bag and then we're good to go. But yes, stay as organized as possible. The more organized you stay, the less your hair gets kind of frazzled, the less little sweats you get on your nose, and in general, you just feel a lot better. I'll also link below my free download of a Google Sheets that I made of how to stay more organized during travel. It comes with like a travel research thing and a budget thing, so I'll link that below, and that's completely free. I work in healthcare, so I'm a huge advocate on staying clean and making sure your hands stay clean before you're touching your face and putting them on your mouth. And you know, there's lots of people that pick their nose and they touch everything else, or they're going poo-poo, they don't wash their hands, they touch everything. So make sure that you clean your seat, your tray, anything you're touching, the seat belt, the buttons, clean all of that. You can use Clorox wipes, wet ones, whatever, and then just wipe it down, and then you're gonna be able to stay healthier longer, hopefully. Also, be sure to bring some hand sanitizer in case you're going to be touching your face or you're going to be eating using your hands. The last thing you would want to do is get sick with maybe some kind of explosive diarrhea, and then your trip is not going to be as fun. Speaking of poo-poo, a really, really good strategy for you to take is after you're done eating, just go to the bathroom right away, because most digestive systems of everyone else, all the 200 people in the plane, probably have the same digestive system as you, give or take maybe like 10-15 minutes. So if you go potty first, right after you finish eating, then likely when everyone else has to go potty, you already went. Since we're talking about potty time anyways, I just want to say when nature calls, you gotta go. Normally your body kind of gives that natural warning like you gotta poo. If you keep ignoring that natural warning, that stuff just kind of just goes back up. That's what it feels like. So that's how you get constipated during travel. So when nature calls, you just gotta go. Okay, the next tip to survive a long flight in economy is to get up and stretch. Stretch often. I'm a physical therapist, so I'm gonna link below a video on some of my favorite stretches that I personally do on a plane, and I actually teach you how to do it. So I'll link that below. Okay, if you're someone that likes traveling, then you'll probably like my travel playlist, which I'll link right here.